Hi YouTube. Today I'm coming to you with a dilemma that I want you to help me out with. I want you to tell me what I should do, how I should react. If you haven't been watching my videos, there's a video connected that it will be right here that is called Socialism in the Public School System. And in that video, briefly, I talk about the fact that the school back in December, my granddaughter jumped off her bed and sprained her wrist while she was at home on a Saturday night. I sent her to school. The school social worker came out to my house and forced me to take her to the doctor for x-rays because she didn't think that I could tell whether or not the child's wrist was broken, and I needed to go to the doctor, so took her. $400 later, she had a cast. 3 weeks later, it was taken off. There was no break. End of story. Except it wasn't. Today I got a call from the school, and this is why I'm asking you what I should do. Today I get a call from the school, and when the phone rang, I was like, oh God. I saw who it was, and I was, what is it this time? Because since then, they've called me about an ant bite on her arm. They've called me about spots on her clothes that didn't come out in the laundry. You know, they've called me about her legs hurting when she sits on the floor in carpet time. And so I didn't know what it was going to be about this time. So I answer the phone, and the teacher sounded a little nervous for the first time. And she said, Miss Bullard, it's okay, everything's okay. We've got Claudia right here with us, but she had a little problem with her finger, and I'm gonna let her tell you about it, and then I'll get back on the phone with you. I'm like, what? So Claudia gets on the phone with me, and she's in tears. And I asked her what happened to her finger, and she said it got mashed. How did it get mashed? Under the teacher's chair. And then the teacher gets back on the phone, and she tells me, well, evidently, during carpet time, Claudia got too close to the teacher's chair, and she didn't keep her hands in her lap like we tell them to, and, well, somehow her thumb got under the leg of the teacher's chair, and we asked her, the teacher tells me this, we asked her, why didn't you say something? And Claudia said, well, I said ow, but everybody was talking and nobody heard me. So evidently her thumb was under the teacher's chair for a little while. Not just for a second or two, because she said ow and nobody heard her. And so the teacher's chair was sitting on her thumb. But then the teacher tells me, well, now the nurse is not in today, but we've put ice on it, and the swelling is going down, and the bruising is going down, and it seems like it's going to be okay. No talk of, do you want us to take her to the doctor, Miss Bullard? No, none of that. No, because they could look at it and they could tell that it was okay. Well, you didn't think I could look at her wrist and tell that it was okay? Do you see where I'm going with this? They were basically begging me on the phone not to take her to the doctor for her thumb. We've put ice on it. The swelling's going down, the bruising, it looks like it's going to be okay. She even said, you can come to the school and look at it if you want to, but we think it's going to be okay. How dare you? How dare you? After you made me take her to the doctor for a sprained wrist that I knew was just a sprain, cost me $400 to put a cast on her arm that she didn't need, and then you're going to call me when your teacher sat on my granddaughter's thumb for God knows how long and begged me not to take her to the doctor. Oh, you wait till my granddaughter gets home. If there's the slightest swelling, if there's the slightest bruising, she's going to the doctor, and you are going to pay. Oh, and how you're going to pay. This is my plan. That's what I know to do so far. What do you think? I'm not going to sue the school for sitting on my granddaughter's thumb. I'm not going to do that. But what do you think I should do? The school has harassed me ever since December when she jumped off her bed and sprained her wrist. They have harassed me about her clothes. They have harassed me about any mark on her body. and then the teacher sits on her thumb and didn't even notice. You would think if when you sit in a chair, if it seems a little unbalanced, like there's something under one of the feet, you check and see. But evidently she didn't, because she sat right there on my granddaughter's thumb. But they don't want me to go to the doctor with this. This is okay to not go to the doctor. You people tell me what you think. What should I do? What would you do? Give me a response. I'd love to hear from you.